Welcome to The Explainer. Let's break down how computers actually solve really complex problems. So, how can one simple idea solve so many different problems? It all comes down to a few core building blocks.
All right, let's start simple. The most basic way is to just check every single item one by one. But once you've found what you need, continuing to search is just wasteful. There's gotta be a smarter way.
And the solution is a flag variable. We can call it found and just set it to false to start. So the process only runs while found is false. Once we get our card, we just flip that flag to true.
Okay, finding the first match is one thing, but what if you need the absolute best score in the whole stack?
And here's our next building block. The logic is super simple. You just track the highest score you've seen so far. So we start with a variable called max set to 0. That's before we've even looked at any cards. The first card is 174. That's higher than 0, so it becomes our new maximum. Easy.
Next up is 209. That's higher than 174, so we update our max again. Simple as that.
And we just keep doing this for every card. At the end, we're left with the true max score.
But wait, there's a problem. We know the winning score, but we don't know who the winner is.
We solve this with another building block, a second variable just to store the winner's ID. So now, when we find a new high score, we update both the score and the winner's ID.
But what happens if there's a tie? The way we have it now, we'd only remember the first winner we found.
The solution is pretty neat. We just make our ID variable a list. That way, it can hold multiple winners. Now, you can map these processes out visually with flowcharts or write them out using something called pseudocode.
While flowcharts look cool, pseudocode is often way better for teams. It's just easier to share, edit, and track.
See? It captures the exact same logic, but in a really clean text-based way. Super clear.
Okay, let's put it all together. How can these blocks tell us which shop is the most successful? First, we gotta define successful. Is it the most sales or the most money? Let's go with total revenue. And we can do this all in one go. We'll just run through the bills, adding up sales for each shop. And here's the really cool part. We don't need a list of shops ahead of time. The process creates totals on the fly. And look at the results. SV stores had the most transactions, but Big Bazaar made way more money. So the clear winner is Big Bazaar. It just goes to show you the number of sales isn't the whole story.
So you see, a few simple, powerful ideas can be layered to answer really complex questions. What else could you figure out?